I want to tell you about resistance. I first learned about resistance when I read the book The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. And in that book, he introduces resistance as an enemy of the process. And that made a lot of sense to me because as a writer, I love to write. I live to write. I'm always thinking about story and character, and I can't wait to write. But then when it comes to the moment where I get to sit down and actually do that, I don't want to. I all of a sudden would rather do the dishes or fold my laundry than do this thing that I love to do. And so when Pressfield introduced resistance as the enemy, it was the first time that I was able to identify this saboteur as something other than myself. I understood how much I loved to write. What I didn't understand was why I would stop myself. So, giving resistance a name and an identity that existed outside of me and my desires made it make sense. So years later, I started working with a personality expert, and I learned about all different types of personality types. And I recognized my resistance as one of those personality types. She wasn't an enemy. She was a misunderstood helper. She had a job to do, and that was to maintain my status quo. So she's essentially a guardian at the gate. And anything that disrupts my comfort zone puts her on alert. And she does everything that she can to shut it down because she wants me to be comfortable. I like being comfortable. So I appreciate the value that she serves. However, if I want to grow and learn, I have to be uncomfortable. So anytime that I want to step outside of my comfort zone, I have to greet my resistance.